What is going on, guys? Esoteric Rider here, and today is a beautiful day to do some afternoon cruising. But today's topic of the video is going to be about, if you already read by the title, my Fury has gotten the Powerflo exhaust and the Speedster, the Powerflo air intake and the Speedster /down exhaust. So that leads to the question, if anybody has been wanting to get this combination along with the FI 200R tuner or 2000, whatever it is, I can never remember when I hit the record button. Might want to upshift there. How does the Fury run with the Powerflo, the FI 200R tuner, and the exhaust? So in theory, I know there isn't necessarily a quote-unquote stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, or stage 4 for the Honda Fury, but this combination is considered a stage 1 because it is the tuner, it is the air intake, and it is the exhaust. There is obviously a power performance increase, more than the filter and the slip-ons and the tuner. There's a little bit more. If you haven't checked out that video, go check it out. Link will be up in the top corner there. That leads to the million-dollar question: how does this bike run? And as you can tell, it's running fantastic. When it comes to the higher RPMs, I'll pick up some speed here in a minute. It runs fantastic. I mean, this thing is butter smooth compared to how it was. I mean, not saying that it wasn't smooth to begin with, but it's like even smoother now. There was butter smooth and now it's like silk smooth, you know, or whatever one's smoother than the other is what I'm trying to get at here. You'll see when I take off here, when the light finally decides to change, that there's far more of a pull. Not a crazy amount more, but I mean, it's very, it's noticeable, but it's not about to like have you holding on to your bars for dear life about it. This thing handles far better in high RPMs than it did. Like I said, it's far smoother and it just makes the whole ride much more comfortable. I'd recommend getting this combination if you're going to do like freeways or highways or whatever. Nice bikes, boys, nice bikes. Love how on one side you got the waterway, then you just got construction and land. It's just like, good old Michigan. Gotta love it. Back to the exhaust, you can hear that it has a bit more rumble than the Cobra slip-ons. These, I do have the baffles in these. I really don't feel a need to take these out. They honestly sound just fine. If you watch my video on the 2-into-1 burner exhaust, that's how this is going to sound without the baffles, but it's not going to have that back pressure, and I do like having the back pressure, but I'm completely content with how this sounds. Little wind noise. Sorry about that. Yeah, rolling with these, people are gonna hear you. It's a lot smoother. I really feel like the bike handles a lot better with these. Like, this is a great combination. I did do a installation video of the actual Powerflo intake, but for some reason it just came out terrible. Like, I couldn't talk straight. I didn't know a nut from a bolt. I didn't know a screw from a nail, and just like, man, I don't know. Like, I don't want to sound like I'm making up a bunch of excuses to not give you guys videos. That's what I like to do. But yeah, it just turned out to be a shitty video, and it's not worth uploading. You guys wouldn't even like it anyway, so I'm not gonna waste your guys' time. But yeah, this gotta find a place I can actually pick up the speed and I can show you guys, because I did take it on the freeway for a little bit, only for like one exit, just to see how it feels. And like I said, up in the 65-70 range, man, I tell you what, this thing is smooth. It handles extremely well. Hopefully I can get some footage of that. But today we're just out cruising and having a good time. I get a lot of compliments on the bike now as far as the Powerflo intake down there. And they're just like, man, that looks cool. It looks like something off of a muscle car. And I'm like, yeah, that's actually why I got it. I did like the shark tooth. It filled it out more, but I mean, this one just kind of gives it a whole new definition. It gives it a different kind of character, you know. It's like gives it a whole new meaning. It lets you know that this thing is tuned and ready for action whenever it needs it. So at lower RPMs, this thing runs smooth. At higher RPMs, this thing runs even smoother. I mean, if we can get on the throttle here, like so, woohoo! That's a bit of takeoff right there. Oh, I still ain't used to it. I've had this on for like 2-3 weeks now. Man, I have not exactly used to the takeoff. But I mean, hey, You never know. You don't have to have the world's most powerful bike. But I mean, you know, it's always good to have in case you find yourself in a sticky situation, just to have that takeoff. We're up to 45 right now. I believe we're in 5th gear. I'm sorry, 4th gear. I'm pick it up to 55. Let's see how she handles. All right, we're up to 60. Gears, so actually wind isn't too bad. Alright, we're at 65 right now. That wind is a bit of a bitch. Pick her up to 70. Yeah, this is smooth, like I barely feel it on my butt. Front end feels fine. I do really wish I was in 6th gear right now. We are at a pretty high RPM. Yeah, because this is supposed to be the passing lane, obviously, but it is handling rather smooth. So right about 65 is where it gets nice and smooth. I wouldn't necessarily get crazy at 70 in my personal opinion. Hop on this exit here. Well, not this exit, but I have no idea where the fuck I'm going. Oh well. Gonna head downhill. I said I wanted to do some freeway riding, so we're doing just exact. I hope to God my bag doesn't fly off. That's going to be a bitch. wind, which is kind of crazy to say. No wobble in the front, absolutely none at all. Like, I'm actually like dead center. Like, I feel very, very good on this. Yeah, this is not terrible. You can, yeah, you definitely can. You definitely can take this on the freeway. Because that would make this ride even more comfortable, because I really feel the vibrations in my hands. I really do feel it in my hands. Yeah, like my throttle hand is numb. I do feel the vibration in my hands. Wow, yeah. Yeah, like I can't feel my index finger or my thumb. Yeah, that is rough. Skirt. Alright, fill up the tank. Alright, well, I think that's actually going to do it for this video, guys. There's some freeway riding with the Powerflo and the Speedster exhaust. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to subscribe and for more content like this. And if you did, leave a like, comment. If you have any questions or comments or concerns, if you have concerns, you know exactly what to do with them. And if anything else, check out the Instagram at Esoteric Rider. And until then, be safe and ride free. Peace out.